Major worries was, one, if we have the money for my enrollment and tuition fees so that I can sit for the exam. Mabuhay! As promised, I'm going to show you my first luxury bag purchase. Back when I was in high school and college, I can still vividly remember that bag was not in the option. My two major worries was if we have the money to pay for my enrollment and tuition fees so that I can sit for the exam, and the money for my daily allowance so that I can last for a day. May it be a school bag, a utility bag, or a casual bag, I can't remember that it was a priority. Not until I graduated and started to work abroad that I was able to earn and buy bag within my budget. There are still few that I kept and few I have given away to my siblings already. And during my off days, me and my ex-boyfriend, who's now my husband, went to dine into the mall's restaurant. Then I saw that dazzling, stunning woman who was wearing a black bodycon dress and a pointed heels, carrying that bag. And I told myself that one day I'm going to own the same. There goes the saying that be careful what you wish for because you might get it. And I'm glad I made that wish because on that very same day, we went to the boutique and purchased the bag. And here's the bag. It's Louis Vuitton Alma. Its original name was Squire. Then they renamed it to Champs-Élysées. In 1955, they renamed it again to Alma. Till this day, it's called Alma. It was commissioned for Coco Chanel in the year 1925. And in the year 1934, she allowed Louis Vuitton to mass produce it for general public. This is the second bag Louis Vuitton has ever created. The first one was the Speedy bag, which was created for Audrey Hepburn. It comes in variety of sizes, BB, Nano, PM, MM, and this one is in MM. That means it's medium. It's along with sizes, it also comes with variety of materials. This comes in epi-leather, epi-electric, damier ebene, vernice, croc, and some limited edition. And this one is a monogram canvas. It has this gleaming gold hardware, the zippers that opens both sides, and it has a double-handed handle, which they call toron. No, it's not the banana toron, but toron is the technique that was done making this process. They roll it and then wrap it and then stitch it. This is how it looks closer. And it has this cowhide leather trim. It is made of premium high quality vegetable tanned leather. That means that the cowhide leather has undergone vegetable tanning process where they use the natural plant extract. It's not treated, that means there was no dye that been used. They didn't do any glossing, which is susceptible to discoloration that they call patina. If you noticed, that when you buy a brand new Louis Vuitton bag, you will notice that the cowhide leather appears to be colored light beige or pale yellow. Then over time, with the use, you will notice that through the years, the color turns into dark beige, honey brown, or dark brown. That's what you call patina. Patina is achieved with this cowhide leather being exposed to sunlight, air, moisture, and even with lotions and oils from our hands that comes into contact with this leather that will cause patina. And the interior is made of textile lining. It has two small compartments for cell phone and this thin compartment. It also has this padlock and key with the engraved LV initial and Louis Vuitton Paris made in France. I like to put it here so that I will not lose it. And also this stamp Louis Vuitton made in France, Paris. The design inspiration is from the Art Deco. It is shaped as a dome. It also has this date code. I don't think you can see it. It's a small leather tag which is stitched along with the lining. Date code is used to authenticate your Louis Vuitton bag. It has first two letters, then the four numbers. First two represents the country where it was made. Louis Vuitton bags are made either in France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and United States. And the four numbers represents the week it was been made or month and the year. So the first number and the third number represent the weeks, which when you count it turned into months. Then the second and the fourth represents the year it was been made. It's kind of tricky and complicated, but we cannot deny that Louis Vuitton is on the top list of being replicated and with a lot of knockoffs and counterfeits. But speaking about counterfeits and date code, last week of April, it was been announced that Louis Vuitton will not be using the date code anymore. They are using microchip, which is embedded on the bag that only Louis Vuitton boutique can check. They have the app called Hey Gaston. Gaston is the third generation founder of Louis Vuitton. So if you buy a brand new Louis Vuitton bag, there will be no date code. But the SA can check the code for you. It will show the model number, the name of the bag, and the date code. This is their smartest way to counteract fakes, replicas, or counterfeits LV products. And believe it or not, I still keep with me the paper bag. And the box with the receipt that mention the year it was bought, 2008, almost 13 years ago. The paper bag and the box back then was colored chocolate. Nowadays, in the year August 2016, they changed it into orange colored or the imperial saffron. And before I end my video, I would like to say that it doesn't matter if you own a luxury bag or not. Buy a bag that you like because of its style and design and functionality, something that you see yourself using it for a long period of time. Don't buy it because of its status symbol. There are some also who don't care about designer bags, and that's perfectly fine, rather than buying replicas and fakes. But at the end of the day, it is your hard-earned money. You are the one who worked every single cent of it. So you are the one to decide where and what to spend your money on. In a way, luxury is very subjective. For others, luxury is collecting watches, jewelries, buying house and lot, beautifying their homes, globe-trotting. For some, it is having a close and complete family ties, having a true friend you can rely on. For some, it is having food on their table, having to eat 3 times or more in a day, and having a roof over their head. But for most of us, luxury is having inner peace and good health. And that's, for me, is the real luxury. Again, this has been Miss J saying life is a blessing. Share it. Bye.